Hi, this is Christina Shepard, and I'm going to give you my tool time number 4 demo on Pinterest. And I'd like to start off with this little e-card that says, I'm going to introduce you to Pinterest, but first, please take a moment to say goodbye to your family and friends, because it's really true that once you get on Pinterest, you will be addicted. So Pinterest is a tool for collecting and organizing things you love. It might be recipes, it might be things if you're getting married to collect, but I use it mostly for educational purposes and to collect and organize things for my classroom. Really, when you think about it, it's taking the place of those old file folders. I know my mom was a teacher for over 30 years, and when she retired, she brought home tons and tons of file folders home of things for Christmas, things for Thanksgiving, things for Columbus Day. Well, say goodbye to those file folders, because now you'll be on Pinterest and you'll have an online file folder. The benefits of Pinterest are that it's free. It has absolutely fabulous visuals. I'm more of a visual learner, so to go on my Pinterest and to look at the board is easier than to look through a file folder. You can connect and participate with other members, and you can search topics. So here are some Pinterest basics that you need to know, and if you think of it as an online pin board, it'll be really simple. Like I said before, it really takes place of those file folders from the days past. The first vocab word that you need to know is a pin. When you find something on the web that you want to keep, you can pin it. This means you bookmark it by adding an image to your board. Once that image is on your board, you can click on the image and it will link you to the website where you got that image. The next word you need to know is what a board is. Boards are where you organize your pins. Think of them as file folders of the outdated file cabinets. Now, when you talk about boards, there are different types of boards. You can have a regular board, but there are also group boards where you can share with different members, and there are secret boards. So if you want people not to be able to see that board, you can keep it to yourself and make it a secret board. You can also repin things. So when you're looking at other people's boards, say I'm looking at another third grade teacher's board and I like something, I can find a pin that I like and I can add it to my own board. That's called repinning. You can also follow. You can follow people and you can follow their boards. You can follow all of someone's boards or just the ones you like best. So maybe I'm following another teacher's board, but I don't care about her wedding or her bridal shower or her bachelorette or her baby shower. I would just pick her third grade boards to follow. And once you follow them, you'll get the latest updates on your home feed. A home feed is the screen after you log in. It's where you can find pins that inspire you and repin them. And that's where those pins and those followers will show up. Here are some other tips. You can search for pins and people. So if you know there's somebody that has the same style as you or maybe teaches the same grade as you, you can search for them. You can install the Pin It button on the toolbar and pin things you find on the internet. And most importantly, I say to organize your boards. So once you start on Pinterest, make sure your boards are categorized. I use the word school and a colon and then what the exact file folder should be. How I use Pinterest, and I use it mostly for educational purposes. Like I said before, I organize my boards into different categories. So school, maybe Christmas, school, Thanksgiving, school, math. So my first way that I use it for tips and tricks. And here's one of my tips and tricks. So the multiplication songs and tricks. All about the 3s, the 6s, the 5s, like I showed in class, the 6 trick. I also use it for ready-made lessons. So if I'm short on time on something or I need a really creative idea, I can go on Pinterest, search something, and one of the things that I found was Operation Keywords Foldable. Something my kids really struggle with is identifying what kind of word problems they are. So we can make this foldable that's already found on Pinterest. Another way I use Pinterest is for enrichment projects. So maybe we're done learning about a certain topic, say the types of numbers or how to say numbers. I might go on and I found this cute little butterfly thing, and it's different ways to name numbers. So you put a 37 and you show it in word form, expanded form, tallies. And I also use it for games. So I could go on and I could say multiplication games. And then when I search, I found a really cool game, multiplication Gobble Bump. And this game helps practice multiplication. It also comes in a whole bunch of different skills, such as adding, subtracting. And finally, don't tell me teachers don't work in the summer. Real teachers work all summer, even if it's penning classroom ideas on Pinterest. Sounds like professional development to me. And truly, that is how I spent my summer, is finding different things on Pinterest that could help my classroom and my lessons be the best that they can be. Thanks!